Good morning, Thursday, August 4th, and it is Mark Carney BOE Day. Let's take a look at the pound, sort of hanging out here on yesterday low, waiting for the announcement. Word on the street is, let's pull up the weekly chart for the best view of this. Word on the street is that if he does the 25 basis point, it's pretty much priced in and it'll stay on its lows, trading and sort of start drifting back down again. If he fails to do the 25 basis points, if they just wait, it's going to catch a bid, come back up here. And if they do a lot more, then a lot more depreciation in the currency will occur. So today is the big BOE day. We'll just have to wait, see what that number is. I doubt that they're going to disappoint. They'll probably be in line with what they've already said, would be my guess, because of the calmness in the market ahead of this decision. People know what's going to happen. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. The players, the central bankers, they tell people what they're going to do. Word leaks, and the market participants would have been pushing this up had anything unknown were to happen or negative to what the market is expecting. So at this late date, I'll probably expect to see a little bit of a bid, some volatility, but always best case with these decisions is wait for the impulse to shake out, 5 minutes at least, and then see if there's a trend off of that impulse line and go with it. Speaking of that, let's look at yesterday where crude caught a bid off of the EIA report. Even though it was a negative report, there was a bid because gasoline showed they converted a lot of product into gasoline. So that's why we caught a bid in the crude prices. But as you can see, we got a distribution candle up here, and we're floating back down into the value area. So this is a typical play. It's whether it's going to get to 38.2, 50, 61.8, 61.8 sitting on S1, and yesterday close. So this is most likely where it's going to land, my guess. If you want to trade down into this, that would be a safe bet. And now that we've got our 53, 40, 53 is going to be the volatility line. So that could, in effect, be a bounce location because of the pivot point and yesterday 38.2 right here. So we might see a spike up here before push down to this yesterday VWAP central pivot 50 if it does push down. But we'll just have to be on edge because it's pretty darn close to here. There's 15 ticks. If you want to snag 15 ticks out of the market, now's a good time to do so. And we'll trade the crude. So Bank of England crude. The only other thing that I can think of for today would be a continuation of the E-mini sell-off. if the Bank of England holds on target, we might see a continuation of this downtrend strong today in advance of tomorrow's non-farm payrolls. Non-farm payrolls are going to be the make or break for the E-mini. We're sort of back in the middle of this, coming back into the middle of this range. As you see, the low to high at the 50% sort of bounced around. So Bank of England could push this a little bit one way or another, but really it's going to be non-farm payroll that's going to decide the E-mini's fate. And that means if it's a good report, you're going to see the E-mini crash. And if it's a bad report, the E-mini is going to rally. So pretty easy on that one. So it is what it is. So watch out for these markets. I would not trade anything except for make that 15 tick to the downside on crude before it gets there. It looks like it's pushing pretty hard towards it. 10 ticks. So if you want to get a trade off, there we go. There's my trade. So y'all have a good day and trade well. Thank you so much.